All right, what's up guys? We're gonna do some rendered beef fat. This is how you render beef fat down. I've got some chunks of beef fat, beef suet. Beef fat, beef suet are kind of the same thing. It depends on where they come from the animal as far as I understand, but I've got some beef trimmings here. We'll show you those. We're gonna chop them up and render them down because I want to end up with the like the beef fat, the beef tallow they call it, which is like the rendered beef fat. So let's get into that. Alrighty, so I got my beef fat here. This is a bag. This is probably like 5 pounds. And I got that from, we've got a butcher just down the road. They kind of just, a lot of the local farmers do their cows there. And this was like $2, I think, for a whole bunch of it. So fortunate to have that. But I would just ask around to find this stuff. And it just comes in chunks kind of like that. Sometimes they're huge chunks, sometimes they're smaller, but we're gonna take some of these, we're gonna cut them just into like little pieces, and then we'll throw them in a pot for rendering down. So yeah, I just got that sharp knife there. Take out a bunch of this stuff, chop it up, and then we'll go from there. All right, there we go. We got the, cut this stuff up. Camera's looking a little, there we go. Yeah, cut this stuff up. Chunks of beef fat, just diced it up. Probably got a few pounds in there. I'm gonna add some water now. And then we're just gonna get it simmering so it can render down. Alrighty, we got that. I'll probably put it on like medium low until it gets going, and then we will see what happens. Alrighty, so we got this simmering away here. You can see we're starting to melt down, so we'll just keep that going. We're gonna look for these pieces to get small, and that's gonna leave us with our rendered fat or tallow. Alrighty, so this is actually a couple hours, a little longer than I thought. We're getting close, but there's still some pretty big chunks of fat that need to be rendered. So I kept adding water, but every time the water boiled down, I would add more water, but now I'm just gonna let it, you can see it's just down to the fat there. So I'm just gonna let that go a little longer, let those shrink down a little more, and then we'll strain it out. Now we're just gonna pour this through to sift it out. And the fat gets to be kind of brown like that, pretty close to being done. That's good. All right, here it is. Nice white color. Still cooling down. So we'll let it firm up, but there we got our beef tallow.